Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the first news from today's newspaper front page dawn. Pakistan urges warning Afghan sides to reduce violence. Visiting Hazara leader from Afghanistan meets the Prime Minister Army Chief by Bakr Sajjad Sayed. Islamabad, Pakistan on Tuesday again urged Afghan warring sides to reduce violence so that the peace process could progress. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi, while talking to the visiting leader of Wahdat-e-Islami Afghanistan, Ustad Karim Khalili, asked all sides for reduction in violence leading to ceasefire. The Afghan leadership should seize this historic opportunity to establish lasting peace in Afghanistan through intra-Afghan negotiations, the foreign minister emphasized. The call followed the start of the second round of negotiations between the Afghan government and Taliban negotiators in Doha to settle the priority arrangement of the agenda items they intend to discuss in their parleys. Reduction of violence is Kabul's key priority, but the Taliban are not ready to discuss it unless some understanding on future political arrangement is reached. The Taliban fear that agreeing to reduction of violence can make them lose their main leverage in the dialogue. However, Pakistan, which has facilitated the peace process over the past couple of years, starting with the United States, Taliban talks has regularly urged all sides to agree to reduction of violence. Prime Minister Imran Khan, too, in a separate meeting with Mr. Khalili, said that he had, in all his recent interactions with Afghan leaders, underlined that Pakistan's message to all sides was to work together for a peaceful solution. Mr. Qureshi, in his conversation with Mr. Khalili in the meeting at the Foreign Office, cautioned against the role of spoilers both within and outside Afghanistan. Mr. Khalili, in visiting Pakistan on the invitation of Pakistan government as part of Islamabad's efforts to reach out to major Afghan figures. Mr. Khalili is the leader of Hazara community in Afghanistan. His trip is also significant because the Hazara community has historically had problems with the Taliban and has concerns about its safety in case of a settlement of the conflict. Foreign Minister Qureshi told Mr. Khalili that Pakistan supported an inclusive, broad-based, and comprehensive political solution of the 19-year-old conflict. Pakistan, he said, would constitute would continue to facilitate the Afghan peace process. He reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to strengthen bilateral relations with Afghanistan in all fields and recalled the various steps taken by Islamabad to strengthen bilateral and transit trade and introduction of revised visa policy to facilitate Afghan nationals. Mr. Khalili was meanwhile assured by Prime Minister Khan of continued support for human resource development through scholarship and socio-economic development projects in Afghanistan. Mr. Khalili later visited the GHQ for a meeting with the Chief of the Army Staff, General Qamar Javed Bajwa. Matters of mutual interest, peace and stability in the region, connectivity, and the current developments in Afghan peace process were discussed during the meeting, the Inter-Services Public Relations said. General Bajwa told Mr. Khalili that peace in Afghanistan meant peace in Pakistan, and that a state and a prosperous Afghanistan at peace with itself and its neighbors was in Pakistan's national interest. Islamabad Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi greets Karim Khalili, an influential Afghan leader upon his arrival at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Tuesday, AP. And in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, please subscribe our channel, press the like and bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time and goodbye.